Alright, Assalamualaikum and very good morning to every one of you, to my pupils of 6 Bijak. Okay, today is English slot with Mr. Azam, and today we will read this story and then you will answer some questions in the link for the quiz that I've given you in the WhatsApp group. Alright, so we will read this together, and notice that there are words or phrases with blue colors. Okay, blue color words and phrases. Those words you have to pay attention. Alright, so let's start. Pak Johan owned an organic vegetable farm. He was able to grow good organic greens because of his scarecrow. Pak Johan built the scarecrow himself and made it as scary as possible. He gave it enormous straw arms that stretched out about 2 meters and big long legs. Okay, Pak Johan owned an organic vegetable farm. Okay, Pak Johan memiliki ladang sayur-sayuran organik. Organic means that you don't use any chemical fertilizer. Awak tak guna baja-baja kimia ni. Organic, that's the meaning of organic. He was able to grow good organic greens. Dia boleh menanam dan menumbuhkan macam-macam sayur-sayuran yang organik, yang bagus because of his scarecrow. Kerana dia ada scarecrow. Okay, as you can see there, there's a picture there. This one, this is a scarecrow. Alright, Pak Johan built the scarecrow himself. Dia buat scarecrow tu sendiri and made it as scary as possible. Dia buat dia jadi seseram yang mungkin, mengerikan. Okay, menyeramkan. He gave it enormous straw arms. Dia bagi kat scarecrow tu enormous straw arms. Enormous means big, very very big, very long, very big. Straw arms, tangan yang dibuat daripada straw. Straw ni pokok-pokok ataupun tumbuhan yang dah kering, yang dah layu tu, those are straw. Okay, that stretched out about 2 meters and big long legs. Stretch out means dia boleh mencapai, boleh panjang tu, tangan boleh panjang. Okay, about 2 meters, 2 meter, and big long legs. Okay, next. The scariest thing about the scarecrow was its head, which was made of a huge earthen pot. The scarecrow's face was so scary and ugly that even he was scared to look at it. It was very effective, scaring away every bird that tried to eat his vegetables. The neighboring farm owners, Man and Lan, were jealous of Pak Johan's success. One night, they stole his scarecrow and locked it in their house. The next day, Pak Johan realized his scarecrow was missing and his greens were eaten up. He was devastated. Okay, the scariest thing about the scarecrow, benda yang paling menakutkan tentang scarecrow itu adalah kepalanya, its head, which was made of a huge earthen pot. Yang diperbuat daripada huge earthen pot. Huge is the same meaning as big. Earthen pot tu yang dekat kepala tu, kalau awak tengok, if you look here, the head of the scarecrow, it's made out of earthen pot, periuk tanah. Okay, the scarecrow's face was so scary and ugly that even he was scared to look at it. Punyalah menakutkan muka scarecrow tu dan hodoh ugly that even he was scared to look at it. Dia pun takut nak tengok. Okay, it was very effective. What is effective? Effective means sangat berkesan. It shows very good result. Okay, scaring away every bird. Dia menakutkan semua burung-burung that tried to eat his vegetables. Yang cuba untuk memakan sayur-sayur dia. The neighbouring farm owners, okay, ladang-ladang ataupun kebun-kebun sebelah-sebelah dia, jiran-jiran dia, Man and Lan. Okay, namanya Man and Lan. Were jealous of Pak Johan's success. Dia jealous tengok Pak Johan punya vegetables are very good, very green, producing lots of greens. One night, pada satu malam, they stole his scarecrow. Stole. What is stole? Stole means curi. Dia curi. Stole is the past tense for steal. Okay. And locked it. Dia curi scarecrow tu, ambil, and locked it, kunci, in their house. Kunci dalam rumah mereka. The next day, keesokan harinya, Pak Johan realised his scarecrow was missing. Pak Johan sedar yang scarecrow dia dah tak ada, hilang, was missing. And his greens were eaten up. Dan sayur-sayur dia semua dah kena makan. He was devastated. Devastated means you are very sad, you are very shocked. Awak terkejut and awak sedih. That is devastated. Okay. That night, the brothers had trouble sleeping. They could not get the image of the scarecrow's horrible face out of their minds. Man took out the scarecrow, smashed its head with a hoe, and buried it in their lawn. Okay, maksudnya, that night, malam dia orang curi scarecrow tu, the brothers had trouble sleeping. Dia orang tak boleh tidur. Trouble sleeping. They could not get the image of the scarecrow's horrible face. Mereka tak dapat nak hilangkan wajah scarecrow yang horrible tu, yang teruk tu, yang menakutkan tu, out of their minds. Tak boleh hilangkan daripada fikiran dia orang. Dia terbayang-bayang. When they close their eyes, they saw the scarecrow. When they open their eyes, they saw the scarecrow. Dia jadi menghantui mereka. Okay. Man took out the scarecrow. Man took out. What is took out? You take something out. Keluarkan daripada sesuatu tempat ataupun sesuatu kawasan. Okay. Sebab tadi, because just now, they put the scarecrow in their house. Man and Lan put the scarecrow in their house. Okay. Dia letak di dalam rumah mereka. Kemudian, Man took out the scarecrow. Dia membawa scarecrow tu keluar. Smashed its head with a hoe. Pukul kepalanya, hancurkan kepalanya dengan hoe, cangkul. And buried it in their lawn. Dan menanamnya dalam di laman mereka. Next. At midnight, pada waktu tengah malam, they heard scratching and clawing sounds at their door. Suddenly, the door burst open and a long straw arm snaked in. The men froze in fear. They looked in horror as the headless scarecrow's body rose up. It caught Lan's neck. Lan shouted for help, but Man had already made his way onto the moonlit road. At midnight, pada waktu tengah malam, they heard scratching. Mereka dengar bunyi scratch. Bunyi macam cakar. And clawing. Dan bunyi cakar jugalah. Scratching ni bunyi-bunyi cakar. Clawing, claw means this is your claw. Kuku yang tajam. At their door, kat bunyi pintu. Kat pintu bunyi. Suddenly, tiba-tiba, the door burst open. Pintu pun terbuka. And a long arm snaked in. Dan tangan yang panjang pun mencapai ke mereka. The man froze in fear. Dua lelaki itu ketakutan. Macam kejung, takut. kaku. They looked in horror. Mereka muka ketakutan as the headless scarecrow's body rose up. Bila mana scarecrow's body tu, badan scarecrow yang headless. Headless means you don't have any head. Rose up, bangun. Dah tak ada kepala, dah kena hancurkan tadi dengan man. And then the scarecrow's body rose up. What is rose up? It's like standing up. Okay, something you take from down to up, from bottom to up. This is rose up, rose up, rose up. It caught Lan's neck. Dia tangkap leher Lan. Lan shouted for help, 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 help. But Man had already made his way onto the moonlit road. Tapi Man dah lari, made his way onto the moonlit road. Pada dekat jalan yang ada cahaya bulan, moonlit road. Alright. Okay. And lastly, Man kept running. He glanced back over his shoulder and saw the scarecrow chasing after him. It was getting closer and closer to him. He noticed that the scarecrow had a new head and it looked like ... Okay, this story is hanging. Okay, cerita ni tergantung. Okay, kita tengok apa maksudnya tadi. Man kept running. Man berlari. Lari, takut. He glanced back. Glance back means you look. Glance back. Okay, that is glance back. Over his shoulder. Tengok belakang, kat bahu dia. And saw the scarecrow chasing after him. Dan nampak scarecrow tu kejar dia. Kalau saya pun takut. It was getting closer and closer to him. Dia jadi lagi dekat, makin dekat dengan Man. He noticed, dia perasan, that the scarecrow had a new head. Scarecrow tu ada kepala baru. And it looks like ... Dan kepala tu nampak macam agak-agak apa. Try to guess what's the ending of the story. The scarecrow had a new head. Kepala scarecrow tu dah bukan yang tadi tak ada kepala. Tiba ada kepala baru. It's like that. Okay, so we have read this story. This short story, a horror story. Cerita seram. Next, what you have to do is please answer the quiz from the link given. Okay, I've given you the link for the quiz in the WhatsApp group, so please answer. It's a very short quiz. Okay, that's all for today's English slot with Mr. Azam. See you next week. Bye.